Welcome back to Board Games Daddy. I hope that you are in for more Heroes of Might and Magic 3, the board game content. Because in this video, I'm going to open two boxes, the stretch goals, both boxes just for the stretch goals. I'll start with this one. So I'll just put this one here on the side for now. Remove from camera because of the focus. And this one has a manticore there, and I'm choosing this one to start because this is the direct follow-up of my previous video, which was the core box. So if you're interested in seeing the content of the core box, just check the channel, you'll find the video there, because this box, the only content is going to be the content for the three factions, the miniatures for the three factions that existed in the base game. Okay, so in order to put some closure on the base game, I'm opening this one right now, following the other video, and then we can close the door. The wealth of diverse units at your command. So what are exactly these minis? So you know the game, the base game. If you haven't seen the other video, I can help you now. The base game comes with these cards that represent the units in combat. Okay, so you use the cards in the combat that comes within the base game. But if you want to pump things, you can have this extra box which bring the minis, which will represent those cards. We'll see it together, and they will put the battlefield like gaining life. But it's absolutely redundant. There's no need for this. This won't change the game in any way, just visually. Okay, but if you have the battleground expansion, probably it will look better, because the battleground expansion will be to replicate the experience you have in the game, where you have that big battlefield with hexagonal houses or tiles or whatever, and the miniatures just walk around there. So this is it. This is it. So I'll give a minute here just for us to appreciate visually what we have there. Lots of big boys, So in order to help, the blue ones would belong to the castle faction. So I'm not sure if I can show everything. So for example, the archangels, foil, the evolved version of the archangel. So the most powerful castle unit would be this one, which I'm going to show you the details. Looks very good. Looks older in the miniature. Here you don't see the beard that much, but here you can see like it looks very old. It's old archangel. The sword itself, so here the sword is on flames, but here is more, the sword is bigger. It really feels like a sword, a melting sword. It seems like the sword was put on fire and melted. That's what it looks. Wow. But I guess that the archangel doesn't look as fearsome as the dragons we'll see here. But anyway, let's try to find now the crusader. There it is. The champion, sorry, not this crusader, another golden unit. Yeah, so here it feels like he's more relaxed, but on the miniature, is on a striking pose. The ground is very cool. Wow. Please be careful with this lance, because it really looks like kids will yeah. The zealot. There it is. So I guess the zealot is some kind of magician, and it looks like he comes from E-Man. And so although here he is like holding on the air, that magic spell there between his hands is like conjuring things. Here it looks a bit, it seems like it's sticking out of his chest if you see it sideways. So, but I guess it's very difficult to do something like this unless you pull it a little bit back and it was just popping out outside of the chest without that small connection there. Yeah. Crusader. Where are the Crusaders? Is this a Crusader here? Crusader. Yeah, again, very calm pose, and here is like heading for a fight. Crusader. Templar looking character. Now, my favorite ones, the Griffins. Griffin, as expected, is on the air, is being held by the leg there, and the tail itself is connected here, so it's supporting the figure in a clever way. The details here of the feathers is amazing. It's not on the wings, but also on his body. Very good. Very good. And we still have the spear guy, the all bird ears. Not spear, but all bird ears. His weapon is all bird. Yeah. And the last but not the least, the weakest of them all, the marksman. The marksman, which look like they could come from any miniature campaign game that involves throwing bolts. Now, let's move forward. Let's go to the dungeon. I think, yeah, the dungeon. So the black dragons. The black dragons. Here is the guy. The black dragon, which here is more the purple dragon, but the purple dragon. I don't know what to say. I'm just doing the same as you are, appreciating it, just to figure out what that is. There. Would this be? Oh, it seems like it was not done in only one mold, but this is like a connection here for the tail, which may then fit here. I don't understand much about molds and stuff, but why can't you have like a unique piece? Because then you could not do this detail here, right? Of connecting through the tail would look, and the wings, the arm itself is connected. Okay, so these things are assembled. And the head, yeah. How stupid of me, yeah. These things are assembled and included, or fused, or melted together. That's how you achieve these complex figures. Then the manticore. So the manticore would be this figure that has lion head, dragon wings, scorpion tail, and there's some kind of goat thing there, or goat horns there. Many things in the same place. So yeah, what's happening on where's the face? Okay, there's a problem here with the hell happened? I'm not sure if I'm looking into the face or the butt, but where are the eyes? Oh, there it is. Oh, I see it. So hard to see because of the lion's hair, but you see there's a face, there's a lion face there. It's look like Mufasa in the clouds looking at Simba. Simba, you need to do what you need to do. Yeah, that's it. This one is very bad. The wind is coming this direction and is pulling the hair to this side, hiding the face. And we have the clear dragon wings, the scorpion tail, this pointy part. There's a hole there where the venom. Look at the level of detail. Would that be the place where the venom comes out? Should it be here? But there's a hole there that there's something there as well. What a level of detail. And I would say that there's no goat here. It's just lion the full lion body, dragon wings, and the scorpion tail. And that's it. Okay. Now the Minotaurs. Minotaurs. Where are they? Here. Yeah. Pretty small for a silver figure. Pretty small. It looks like here it looked like a big Minotaur, but now here doesn't look that big. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Then we have the Medusas. The Medusas. Where are they? Here. The Medusa. We've seen lots of Medusa figures, but at least I've seen. Immediately comes into my mind the Medusa from Unmatched, so very similar. Evil Eyes. Okay, this should be promising because he has lots of tentacles. So let's see how they represent that. So this is like a beholder, but the head is smaller, less eyes, and tentacles. There are long tentacles here, and they try to represent the shocking parts there with that kind of looks like corn or something, but this one is much better because those are like the same size of the other tentacles. You just have the shocks coming out, and here they look like bigger than the rest, and the head looks smaller. I don't know why the eye has a hole there. Why do you need a hole? It's to do an eye, to represent an eye. I understand that a big eye like this one, but it looks like someone poked the eye already with a spear. So this one is already damaged. This one is already damaged. Yeah, so here's the blind evil eyes. Bye bye. What about the RPs? RPs. So flying ladies with wings. That's a cool mini. It represents very well. And one of the knives is down, the other one is backwards. The wings look good. Yeah. Good job with the RPs. The one left is troglodytes, which is a very strange creature here. Troglodyte. I've never seen a troglodyte. I've seen lots of versions of troglodytes. If you ask me to think about a troglodyte, I would not think. I don't know if it's like an orc or a troll or a troll mixed with an aura. This one seems like to be something different. It's like more of an alien monster creature with spikes coming out of his back and holding a wooden spear, which I would never associate with a troglodyte. But I mean, he's good compared with the card. Looks good. And now we have the Necrons. What I just call them? The Necrons. Not the Necrons. The Necrons. The Necromants or the Deads or whatever. So the Dread Knight. The Dread Knight would be one of gold unit, and it looks very good. It looks like an hero, right? Because the heroes also have horses and they look like this. So this guy could pass as a hero. 2 points there. Yeah, looks good. Let me try to see how can I put this back. It wasn't like this. Like that. Yeah. Okay. What else? The Ghost Dragon. Okay, this is very hard to achieve because here it has that spectral wings and auras besides the bones. And oh, it doesn't. Wow, that's a surprise. The spectral thing now is like more flashy than here, because it's not a skeleton dragon, it's a ghost dragon. So it's not just the bones; it's also the aura thing, right? But still looks very good. You can see the glue there, which you could say, oh, it's the the ghost aura coming out of him. It's the ectoplasm. The ectoplasm. The ectoplasm connecting the bones, right? That's why. Oh, how was this thing like that? Yeah. What about the leeches? Leeches. There it is. Okay, so the leeches are a small sorcerer. Is a small sorcerer. Small but mighty. Yeah. Small but mighty. Leech. Then vampires. Vampires. How can I recognize a vampire now? No. This. Okay, there's the vampire here. He is hiding his face. The Nosferatu. Oh. He's like trying to block the sun from his eyes or something. Yeah. Vampire. Go back to your lair, vampire. And call the rat. The rate. There's a rate. Woohoo! Oh, the rate is like a ghost. That's it. Which could cure other units. So who doesn't would like to be cured by a raid, right? The touch of death. Then the zombies. So like, yeah, this is the guy that is dragging the weapon there, an axe. Very slow, so this guy will be the last to attack in a combat for sure, because he has an initiative of 3, one of the lowest that I've seen. Not sure if it's the lowest, but definitely one of the lowest. Okay. And last but not least, our friendly... Oh, not this one. Where are the skeletons? There it is. There he is. The meat for the grinder skeletons. They still have the full armor from their previous life, and they're ready to fight like nothing before. That's it. Cool. So yeah, this was visual pornography from people that like miniatures like I do. So it's time for us to continue to the second round, which is the other box. So if you are enjoying the experience, don't forget to leave that like and consider subscribing. We are very close to get the 3,000 subs. A very important milestone for me and all the work that I've been doing for the past 2 years. So I would definitely appreciate if you could leave that like and subscribe, especially if you want to see the next videos, to be notified about the next videos, or you're just interested in card games and board games in general. Yeah, this is fully sponsored, so you know how these things work. Okay, what do we have now here? So stretch goals, props, and neutral units. So this will replace the cardboard. The neutral units, we'll try to figure it out, and the models for the CVs. You can see I already know by the sound of the box that the box is full of minis and not cardboard. It's just minis because it shakes too much. Okay. Definitely, probably one of the least important boxes for the game, because when you have replacements from cardboard to plastic, you really don't need that. It adds no value, right? Adds no value. So this is like a 5 crystal token, the morale token. I don't even know what it is. Coffins. What's that? What the? It was on the other side of the box, so I won't turn. So these things are complete. Oh, what's that? 10 of stone. You get 10 of stone. And then if you need change, you need to change it to the cardboard, because on the cardboard you have 3s and 1s, or maybe okay, so I get it now. So you use this as like premium when you get like 10 and 5 of these, you use that as an extra coin. So not a replacement, but an extra coin. Okay, that could make sense. But the logistic of this game is so incredible, or in a bad sense, right? That having more things on the table just creates more chaos. And what the hell is happening now here? So the game You see, this is a sealed version, so the game comes with bags, plastic coins that replace normal money, another completely useless thing. Yeah, so these ones indeed replace, no, 20 coins, that's new. But 1 coin, 3 coins, that's base game. What's that? One coin, but in yellow. That's very strange because I'll turn the box and see. No, that's three of stone. That's stone, three of stone. So these indeed will be, and the yellows are the coins, and the reds are the crystals. No, this is also a coin, right? Looks like the coin, like a copper coin. So this is so confusing. This is 3 golds. This is 1 stone. So blacks will be the stones. This is the yellows will be the coins. So this must be the crystals for sure. 1 crystal and 3. Yeah, there's a crystal there. How could I not see because there it is. So small. Yeah. So I'm testing myself and seeing that this would be super chaotic to bring to the table. The coins are much more difficult to see than the tokens. So imagine the time you'll take to, hey, how much crystals do you need? Oh, I need 1. Okay, so let me just see. Okay, so 3, 1, 20 seconds lost there of life. And life is like carnival. It's 2 days and then you die. Right. So yeah, probably the most useless box indeed. Indeed, because why would I need a plastic city to represent my board, to put on my board? Why? There's no need for this. There's no need for this. And the box is deceiving because this one now comes in yellow. And on the other side of the box, let me see if I can do that without destroying. I cannot show you. Here in the middle, that's not yellow. So now I get it. This is the settlement that you can use. So another thing that you put on the board that occupies a lot and doesn't add any value. And I don't know how to put it back. Like this, okay. So why would I need to use that to represent my city, where normally I have? Well, I guess it will look fun, but yeah, completely irrelevant. It's completely irrelevant. But let's take a look at them. So this would be one of the expansions I haven't opened. It looks like a ziggurat temple or those pyramids, South American pyramids. This is the dungeon faction, which is a strange looking fortress. And this will be the tower, which I will open next. Looks like a Disney castle. Very spiky. This would be the forests. Looks like it glows in the dark, but no, it doesn't. And the necromance, the necropolis. I'm always having difficulties with this name, which the only thing that allows me to recognize is the color, because it looks like a castle like any other. I wouldn't say that you practice necrology, necrophilia. What? In this castle, you would practice death magic. Okay, so I need to study a little bit more these themes because it's not part of my daily experience. But what is part of my daily experience is to be able to show you these creatures. Okay, so you get 3 dragons here. 3 dragons, which will be the crystal dragon, the azure dragon, and the peasant dragon. No, is there a third type of a dragon here? The NPCs. It's the ghost or the black one. No, then you would use the other miniatures. So I'm having some struggle here. What is this third dragon? Okay, let's go. Maybe it comes on another expansion. So, what do you think this is? Will this be the crystal dragon? Ah, the crystal dragon is indeed made of crystal. I didn't notice that. Ah, so this... No. The small one is the crystal dragon. Look at how spiky it looks, and it looks like the shape of the scales and the way it's positioned. This is the crystal dragon, an azure creature, so one of the most difficult in the game. That's the crystal dragon. Why haven't they wrote here? Just to help. So that means that if this is the crystal dragon, then this one is the azure dragon. And why do I say that? Because he has the same kind of horns. His tongue is out. He's standing on some kind of ice peak there. Yeah, that's the azure dragon. So definitely I don't see any more dragons here, so must come from an expansion that I am not able to show you the baseline image because I haven't opened the other box. I'm sorry. It's not the ghost dragon, so these are the one, neither the black one, because these are the ones that belong to the other factions. So we'll need to figure it out later who this one is. But it looks like the fierce of them all. Oh, but is very poorly assembled there. You see how the junction is so visible because he's facing. Oh, the zoom here is killing me. Everything is on the lots of things on the background, and he's on the entrance of this kind of temple there. Okay, now if we go to this side, we can still see. I've seen those, so I'm getting here on the side the cards. Let me get the card first. It worked better on the other box. If I took the card first, if I took the peasants first, that's the peasant. That's the easy one. The peasant and a fork, the pitchfork, which looks very used. Like here, you see one is the pitchfork is pointing in different directions. Okay, then the halfling. It's another one easy to find out because it's easy and I'm not seeing it. No, there it is. The halfling is this guy, small, with throwing rock thing, a sling. Is it called a sling, right? Halfling, and then the rogues, the classic rogue, double-handed, dexterity, a cloak and a cape, a hood, and rogues, ready to steal your money on the road. Then the boars, the boar and the goblin on top of it, not just the boar. There it is, the boar. Looks cool. Looks big. Big boar. For Obelix to eat that. Then there are the nomads. Let's see if I can get the card. Nomads. Cards are all mixed up, so need to find them. They are mixed with the factions, so it's not easy for me to spot them. There we go. Okay, let's go put them on the side now. The nomads, desert people. It's Lawrence of Arabia represented here. There we go. What about a diamond golem? That must be expensive. A diamond golem. Here it doesn't look that made of diamond. Looks like a bald, tall guy. That's it. It's a diamond golem. Then the enchantress. There's no enchantress on the. There we go. On the faction. So this really is a bad guy, an NPC. It's like the Doctor Strange from this game. The Doctor Strange. Now we have the trolls. There we go. Typical troll there. Hello, I'm a troll. I don't know how to speak, just to hit people. Monsters. The gold golem. So this is like an Egyptian figure. Resembles something that you can find in the desert, in a protecting an Egyptian tomb or something. Made of gold. So should be expensive and heavy. Okay, and I still see here some cards like the mummies. Okay, so I still see these mummies. There must be some kind of campaign happening in the desert because of the gold things and the mummies. The mummies. There we go. There's a mummy here. Okay, almost here. The desert winds. There's the sharpshooter as well, which is here. The sharpshooter. The guy with the huge bow. Sharpshooting you from distance. Then I don't think I have more cards, but I also see here things that for sure may belong to an expansion, which is this small dragon, like a child dragon, infant dragon. And what is this? Fire tokens, 4 of them. Fire miniatures. I don't know what they are, but that's it. Those are all the miniatures you could get. Okay, stretch goals, props, and neutral units. That was it. Thank you for watching until the end. And you know that if you subscribe, you will see all the other boxes. I still have 4 boxes, which are 3 strong expansions and the Battlefield expansion. So if you're really a fan of this content, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, share it with all your friends in telegrams, messengers, signals, WhatsApps, Tinders, and stuff. And I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you.